You know, you had selected comps. Fair enough. Sanji finally realized I was a good player when I was doing a ton in all three matches she played. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Sanji doesn't really pay too much attention, to be honest with you. I love Sanji, but yeah, I feel like he doesn't pay too much attention. All right, sounds good, Evanly. Aaron, do you have access to this chat, or am I dumb?
My name's Jeff.
Ah, fantastic. Yes, good, good, very good.
That's on the screen. Everyone turn away.
Oh man, you have a 51% win rate, man.
To be fair, this is the account that I played. Like, I played this game day one,
Yeah.
and literally, I've never played a MOBA in my life, and was just screaming, being like, "Why do I keep dying? This game sucks."
Skullbro was nasty as fuck in the first game. Carried game 2 on Delphox. Wait, you've played recently then? Pull up yours.
Pull up my Reptar and Eyes. That one will have a better example of my win rate.
Well, yeah, but that's because it's lower, so you're going to have a higher win rate. This is
That's true, but
Shrugs.
that was me playing a game fresh.
Shrug, you're 1269 this season? Dude, that's such a feels bad, man. One of the fucking top rated players, fucking 1200. That's
That's a good
so
win rate,
funny,
though.
dude. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously he's gonna have a crazy win rate. I know you don't play. That's just why it's funny. Yeah. Is this for jungle? Are you running attack weight for jungle?
You can attack weight in jungle.
No, you can't. You
I always,
cannot.
I always thought it wasn't. I swear you told me it's like you can do it.
Well, you can, but it's going to be like a real pain in
Top
the
lane and
ass.
jungle.
Top lane and jungle? You ran
Yeah.
it in jungle? You fucking crackhead. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, yeah, but it's a lot of extra work that's like really kind of unnecessary. You get the same result out of not doing that, basically. I don't know. Where's Scolded? I need Scolded in here. Scolded will be able to back me up.
Dude, my win rate on Mime's 64%. Hell yeah. How's that even possible? There was that one day that I was like, I'm going to try Mime. And then I climbed. It was the first time I climbed from Ultra to Master. And I just won 10 games in a row for some
Bruh.
reason.
64%.
And I was even played guard swap.
You also have the glasses on it. Yeah, that you have stacking glasses. All
I don't
right.
usually play stacking glasses.
So this is fine. Let's do Unite DB. There we go. And then Pika. We're gonna go through all these. Static. So this Pikachu has the same
Yeah, I do use a
passive.
lot of focus band. It's because I'm stupid and I don't want to die.
Yeah, listen, man. Everybody's running Focus Band. It's a new fad. It's very fashionable, Shrug.
It's just because, I mean, partly because Buddy Barrier got a little bit worse and then
Well,
Score
Buddy
Shield.
Barrier got a lot worse.
Yeah,
But
so
it's
yeah.
still, yeah, it's still playable on some mons, but you play triple damage, you fucking asshole.
Part of me wants to.
I bet you run X attack as well. Buddy Bear and Nerf
I
made
can get
triple
away with it.
damage a lot better. I mean, that's true, but I
That's
feel
true.
like,
That is a very good point.
yeah, I feel
But
like
then
it still
everyone's
would have
running
been
focus
fine
band.
too. Yeah, a lot of people are running focus. I just really don't think that it makes that much of a difference, and it also like significantly increases your value.
Yeah.
Okay, so your passive, static, paralyze. So when you get attacked, nearby enemies for a short time will slow and reduce attack speed by 10% for 2 seconds. Did you know that?
I did know that.
You did. Okay. So it is this passive is kind of not super useful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
just
think about it too much when I use it. It's kind of one of those
yeah.
like added bonuses.
Well, that's what makes it a passive.
Yeah, yeah, true.
But I mean the point of this passive is if you get dove, but honestly, like, it's not really gonna help you out
It's
too
not gonna
much.
save you. It's
Yeah,
not gonna save you. It's not
yeah,
like full metal.
yeah. Full metal isn't honestly that great either. Um,
Yeah, Espeon's is so good though.
Espeonza is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thundershock is your first move, right?
Yep.
Um,
Always
we
pick it first.
we are going to talk about the pros and cons of Electro Ball and Thunder and Volt Tackle and Thunderbolt, and Shrug is going to get very, very upset when I do this. Um,
Is he?
we talked about Electro Web. Yes, he's going to be very upset when I talk about this. But when you're playing solo queue, sometimes you got to do things that are off meta in order to win the game. Um, Only junglers that should play focus are close range junglers. It's a get out of jail free for bad positioning. Um, well, I mean, sure. Like if you want to learn how to position better, then you don't run you don't run focus.
Focus. Yeah.
Yeah. Cuz
I
then you get
like.
punished harder.
Yeah.
I would recommend
I
doing
like
that
that
on a
you
Smurf though. Yeah.
I like that you said Volt Tackle's good for dive shrug because that's one thing I did right in this game.
Well, yeah, that's
I
yeah.
never play Volt Tackle. I'm Thunderbolt Thunder all the time, but now the Absol's so good, Perception's like you need to maybe use Electro Ball Volt Tackle. And I'm like, "No."
Well, only against like Gengar
Dive.
and
Yeah.
Absol, yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part, Gengar and Absol. Like
Yes, I
you
totally agree.
you can run it against Grun, but you can also run Thunderbolt.
Mm.
Um
Yep.
but yeah, if they have either of those on their team, then you need to run Volt Tackle in my humble opinion. Um
Yes.
so
But yeah, I'm a Thunderbolt Thunder man.
So you get your
Just who
4
I am.
and your 5 are pretty big. So mostly your 5 is your big one.
Okay, that's something that I don't think about too much.
So so your 4 is good because you get your Thunder, your Electro Ball, which is a big hop up from Thundershock. But your 5 is where your stat increase really like jumps,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Um So your 4 is still good because you have the move, but your 5 is like still like a pretty decent stat increase. And
Yeah.
then your 6 is fine. What is this? 7, right? 6. So your 6 is where you get your other move.
Yes. Yeah, it's 6. Yeah.
And then your 7, 8. Your 8 is actually. Oh, okay. So yeah. So your 9 is your next jump up after 6, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
obviously you
alt
get your
level.
alt.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Not on all mons.
No, yes, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
meant on Pikachu, yeah.
yeah. So your 9 is your next big one, and then honestly, the difference is between
I
each
think
level
13.
is not as big until you hit 15. Yeah,
13, 13 isn't it?
13 is good, obviously, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's like
I think 13 to get lost
100.
plus, yeah.
Yeah, that's an extra 100 special attack, which is good. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
your
it's
15 is big.
4 obviously for your first move. 5 is a really good stat up.
Yes.
6 for your next move, then 9 for your ult.
Yeah.
And then 13 you have all your pluses. Because I never really thought about level 5, to be honest.
Yeah. So your 5 and your 6, so you should unless you have a support on your team, yeah, Pika only really needs 11, but you can get
Okay,
13. Yeah.
that's good to know, because usually I'm like always trying to be 13 from the Zap fight, but obviously there's
Yeah.
situations in which
It's
I would
more
rather the other team.
important for you to get good positioning.
Yes, yeah. That's good to remember.
Yeah. If you have time, it's cool. If you don't have time, it's fine too. Right?
Yeah, and sometimes it's worth leaving clear for somebody else rather than Pika.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's open this up. Bad Pika game. All right.
So I want to preface this because
Okay.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm on Perception's channel at like, well, I thought it was on my time, but it's now. So I was like sitting in bed, and then you messaged me and you were like, oh, don't forget to send a VOD, and I was like, fuck, I need a VOD. So I got out of bed, walked to my computer, turned record on, played a game, and this is what came out. And I was like, okay, this will be a good game for him to review.
Right, right. Yeah, the first ones are always the worst. So I understand.
Yeah, it was bad. Just dive straight into ranked.
I just I just want to point out that you were 1502 here and you're 1490 now.
Yeah, I played another game after this, and I got lost.
Yeah.
I lost. I mean,
Right, right.
so, and then I was like, well, no more Unite for today.
By the way, I don't know if you're already watching this, but you can watch me like watch my screen live on the Discord. You
Oh
don't need
shit,
to
yeah,
watch my
actually, that's a good
stream.
idea.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
you don't
great.
need like a couple second delay.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burlesque 12 elo. Yeah. That's so funny.
I know, but let's be real. I just have to win one game, and I'm back to where I was before anyway. So
Yeah.
because Elo in this game is stupid.
All right. So you're at
All right, first rate my
1502.
outfit.
All right, we're
I'm
gonna.
joking. I'm fucking joking.
So no hat. So that's -1, right? Um. You don't have your fingers, so that's a -1.
Yeah, but I got
Right?
gloves so I can punch people.
Yeah. But you're playing Pikachu.
True.
Shoes are good. That's a plus. It's a +8, right?
What about the belt? The belt's the best part.
The belt is plus 0.5, right? The pants are a little too short. That's a -2, right?
Fair.
And then this is cool as fuck. So that's like
Yeah, the jacket.
like a
sick.
+2. So these cancel each other out, right?
Yep,
8,
good math.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 12, 11. I did the math right? So that's an 11 out of 10. So yeah, that checks out.
Okay, good. All right.
This is
This is the kind of content you can get if you guys want to review.
yeah. This is Epic Pen Shrug. I am an Overwatch 2 beta, actually. I paid
beta's
for
so
it because I'm a scrub. Alright. So
All right.
let's get started. Good ready time.
Yeah, I was
We're
gonna say I
good.
readied real quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. So
I wasn't sure if I was gonna play Pika. I kind of wanted to fuck around with you and pick like Crossel or some shit.
just pick Karam. I would have like just straight up gone to Ivan Lee's.
I wouldn't even do it for the joke. I wouldn't even do it for
Don't fuck with me like that, man. Don't play with me.
the joke. I saw the LD, so I was kind of like, obviously I wanted to do a Pika game,
Yeah.
and then I was like, I'll play a defender if we literally have none.
Yeah.
But I was not keen on laning with this Duraludon.
So this is how your comp's gonna go, right? You have Duraludon, who has a decent amount of health, but is just going to go in and die. So this guy's a sponge, right? So you don't want to give him any XP.
Just you wait, mate. Just you wait.
So so this guy does nothing but go in and die. He's literally a sponge. So so just let him go in and die and make sure that he doesn't get any XP you don't want to feed. You don't want to feed him any XP because he's just going to feed them XP. The Garchomp, who's your jungler? Was your jungler the Garchomp?
Garchomp was jungle, so we're off to a good start.
So
I know 2 Aarons.
So honestly, your Garchomp should be top with your
LD
your
and you said
LD,
Venusaur mid. Yeah.
and then Venusaur mid, and then you and Dura bot. So
Yeah.
even in like a perfect scenario with this comp, you're still kind of fucked.
I know,
right?
it's still a shit comp. Yeah.
It's still shit. So what are threats to you?
Oh, obviously Absol, Cinder,
Yes.
Decidueye. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Right.
I mean, Duraludon kind of is, especially because he's got the X attack,
Yeah,
right?
the X attack is a big one.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that you recognize as soon as you get to this screen?
The Absol with Fluffy Tail, so he kind of knows what's up.
Exactly. So this
Okay, good.
guy
Yeah.
knows what he's doing, right?
Yes. Yes.
He is
Yeah.
not fucking around. This guy
Yeah.
knows why Absol's good and he's playing it because Absol is good, right?
Yeah.
He's not just some fucking sheep. All
Yeah.
right?
To be fair, there is an argument that that guy could have just went on YouTube, looked at like a Chris Heroes video, and he's like, "Play Absol with Fluffy Tail," and the guy's like, "Okay."
Oh, dude, wait, there are two Aarons.
Yeah, there is two Irons. Yeah.
By the way, yeah,
Which one's
sure.
gonna do the best?
So Shrug, the reason why is I agree with you, but in this specific comp, running Eldegoss Dura is something that I would prefer to stay away from, right? Um,
It's actually good to
because
know Pika can kind of lane with Chomp.
Pika can lane with Chomp, but I don't know.
Pika
I'm
can
not a
lane
big
with
fan of
anyone.
I'm not a big fan with Garchomp.
Yeah,
Pika
no, I don't.
can lane with anyone, but LD is bad right now. Don't fucking remind me.
Yeah.
That makes me so sad, dude.
I
I'm
know.
so upset. Pika items, we went over it. I'll go back to it though.
Oh yeah, we did brush it pretty quick. It's just the
Yeah,
standard.
yeah. The muscle focus, buddy.
Yeah. What else would you recommend I use?
I
I
think
just
this is fine. This
I
is
feel
good
like
for
that's
Pika.
just super fine.
Should run amp, muscle,
You could run
specs.
amp, yeah.
You can. It doesn't. Um, I
Specs, you
really
reckon?
don't feel like it gives you as much value. Specs
I
is
feel like
good.
Buddy's still really good because you get your ult so often, and Pika
Yeah.
kind of needs it because you need to be in the middle of a fight.
Can run buddy over muscle.
I have been wanting to play amp, and I have played around with choice specs before.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to take muscle's the yellow one, right? Yellow band off.
Yeah. Well,
Part of me wants to take it off because you don't get the attack buff from it
um
because it's only
yeah,
physical attack.
but you still get the attack speed. Pika's
Yeah,
good
but
for it.
then Spraggles came out with that video saying like, I mean, Pikachu does benefit from it, but it's
Yeah.
like it's not that big. Like maybe choice is better, maybe.
If
But I
Pika's
can't
focus
confidently
get
say any
proc.
of this.
If Pika has focus get procced, it should die every time.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Maybe.
Although I think in this video, focus literally saves my life. I'm pretty sure it was in this game.
I think because you're running eject instead of full heal, it's better. Because
That's a good
yeah,
point.
because
Yeah.
focus procs, you eject out and they can't follow and your health goes back up, right?
Yeah. I feel like that's what happened in this game.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I think to Shrug's point, if they're good, that doesn't really happen.
Yes, but you're
Yeah.
also not playing in like the highest elo environment where everybody's telling you what you need to be playing and how you should be
Yeah.
playing it, and it's not a
Yeah.
team environment, right?
Yeah.
So a little bit of extra sustain is going to help you no matter what.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Also to Shrug's point, it's like especially when Absol's running around, it's like your muscle band is not saving you against a good Absol.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
But positioning will, right? And it will save you against a good Decidueye. So
Yeah. Yeah.
his build
Yeah,
isn't
maybe I
a
should
build
play
where he
something
will
that
be able to carry.
maybe I should play some more carry builds when I'm solo queuing.
That's true. I guess that's fair enough.
Yeah.
If you're going to be like wanting to carry your games, because obviously you're solo queue, then I
Yeah.
guess that's fair. That's a good point. I do agree with that.
Mm.
We can start though. That I guess I didn't really think about that, to be honest with you.
Me either.
But if you're playing like with us, like or on stream or whatever, with
Yes,
people,
you would
then
yeah.
yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
All
Look at my
right.
fucking look at Thunder in the bottom right. I'm just smashing that button. I'm using it the
Yeah, I see
second
that.
it comes up. Like I pick it immediately, use it immediately. This guy doesn't give me any of these.
So Thundershock, you know it bounces, right? I think we've talked about this.
We have been over that, and I never really knew. So yeah, do I want to be in the middle of those two A bombs there? Is that what you're saying?
No. So I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe it's when you have an empowered auto.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I
Okay.
believe. You know,
That'd be really good to remember if that's the case.
hold on. We can check right now.
Can we?
Yes, we
Oh,
can.
Google. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how Thunder Shock works either.
Okay, it doesn't tell you.
Of course.
um, I believe it's so. Every time I've played Pika, it always the Thundershock jump always happens when I have an empowered auto.
Yeah.
That's just what I'm saying from my own personal experience, and because Unite DB isn't telling me, and because you play Pikachu more than I do, um, uh, I would try to start doing that and tell me if it
Yes.
doesn't work one time, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
remember
then
that because
then we'll
because
start
there's
doing
been
some
a few
testing.
times where like the Thundershock bounces, and then I was like, oh, it's probably the passive, and then like reading the passive, it's like, oh,
It
it's not the
doesn't. It
passive.
has nothing to do with the Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That would
Hmm.
make sense. So yeah, I've never really
Yeah.
thought about it. So then I forget it at that point.
Because I was so stuck on it for a while. It was kind of
Yeah.
like the same thing of like I was always curious as to why like sometimes Absol's thing went like that and sometimes it went like that, right? I
Yes. Yeah,
finally
and
figured it out.
it's dependent on the lane, right?
It's dependent on what side of the map you're technically
Yeah,
on,
yeah, yeah.
right? And
Oh, so it's
yeah,
like left and right. I thought it was like top lane, bottom lane.
no. So when
Oh,
you're
that's cool.
Absol and you're going, right? Your Lillipup,
Mhm.
like let's say the Lillipup is going to go down, that means that this is going to be your curve, right?
Yes.
Because
Yep, yep, yep.
and you can curve it down and through it, and then you can hit it and slowly walk down with it. Same with when it goes up, right? So it's
Yeah,
based
okay.
on, so you can, from the very beginning of the game on Absol, you already have
Mhm.
information as to where your buffs are going to be,
Yep. Okay, okay,
right?
okay.
Like which buffs are where. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
These
interesting.
are the sorts of things that like you learn when you play the game like way too fucking
Yes.
much. Yeah. Which I actually have not been doing, but whatever. Um how much percent his moves do to wild so he knows is secure. That's
I
true
have
too.
thought about that. I
Yeah.
don't think about that kind of stuff much because I'm very much well, one, when I usually play this game, well, not usually, but I play this game a lot with perception, and that's when I'm playing my best.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to secure when you got like 2%, 2 seconds lag. But then on top of that, I'm usually like, I just want somebody on my team to get it. But that's probably a bad habit.
Wait a second.
What?
Really? Hold on. Shrug just fucking said something that made me think. Is it going to show on this? Yo, you're fucking so big brain, dude.
Wait, what?
So,
Oh, bridge for that.
grass side,
Ah,
desert side.
yeah.
You're fucking so ridiculously fucking good, man. What the fuck? Sand is red top, right? Blue bottom.
R-
Grass side is red bot, blue top. Dude, what the fuck? How
Ah.
did I not notice that?
So is it always
How did
opposite?
I not know? Oh, I never jungle.
This is basic, no.
I never jungle, Scalded. How would I ever fucking know that?
That's so good to know. I never
That's
knew that.
never something that I would imagine you probably did. I was probably not listening, or I forgot. Listen, man. All I remember is you really liked like the one side and you did not like the other side. That's all I remember. And you always wanted to be like I think you always liked the purple side. But that's all I fucking remember. I did not know this. This is new information to me. This is why I always preferred sand side. Yeah, I mean, I would say I probably prefer sand side as well. That's crazy, man. Holy shit. That like entirely changed the way that I think about the game. That's so funny. All right.
Okay.
Scolded, it'd be so funny if I gave you a VOD review for Jungle.
I'd like to read that.
That'd be so funny.
That would be so funny.
I'd be like, "Hey man, you gotta do this." He'd be like, "Fuck no, I don't gotta do that."
Are you stupid, dude?
Fodder review for Scold so he can teach you stuff. Yeah, man. Holy
That's so
shit.
funny.
Oh my god, that's so funny. All right, we're watching
Okay.
this.
So while you were doing that, I googled it.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with empowered auto.
Oh.
Apparently, Thundershock has an area of effect that bounces off the original Pokemon you hit. So
Yeah.
if the original Pokemon is close enough to it, it'll bounce off
No
and hit
matter
somebody
what.
else. Yeah, by the looks of it, that's what I'm reading.
Okay. So
Maybe they need to be like
people,
really, really close.
So people need to not hit. So Thundershock needs to be the first thing that hits.
Yeah. Or you could use it to secure.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you could do that, but the like Thundershock needs to be the first thing that hits in these two, because
Okay.
yeah,
Yep.
right.
Oh, that's what you're saying, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
That I mean that also makes sense. I just like every time I had an empowered auto and used Thundershock, it hit for whatever reason. Maybe empowered auto like expands the radius of to some extent or some shit. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Or someone else hits them together, right? So like if you have like a surf or something, or fucking whatever it is.
Yeah, or Razor Leaf, Bulbasaur or something, yeah.
Well, Razor Leaf Bulbasaur isn't going to push them together.
Oh, right.
That's what Lala
okay.
was saying.
Right, yeah, of course. Okay,
I
that's what you're
will
saying.
drink coffee, Shrug.
Coffee's not hydration.
Yeah, it is. What?
Water's hydration, bro.
Why no face cam reward? What do you mean? There is a face cam reward, but it's a community thing. I don't know if it's active. It should be active. I don't see it. I'll fix it. Coffee does not dehydrate you. Shrug, you will lose this argument. Do not fuck with me right now. I'm so serious. I'm an expert
I agree with
on
Shrug.
this. Listen,
I agree
all
with
right.
Shrug.
If coffee, no. If coffee has creamer in it, it will dehydrate you. If coffee does not have creamer in it, it will hydrate you. Do not fuck with me on this. Go Google this shit.
The coffee beans you get into your head, man.
Because I swear to fucking God, man. Because I wrote it wasn't me. One of my friends wrote in high school a paper specifically to prove a teacher wrong that said the same thing, and he had so many fucking sources. Do not fuck with me on this. I'm so aware of what coffee does to you in terms of hydration. Do not fuck with me on this. I'm way more aware of this type of situation than you are. Although, since you're upset about it, I will drink water. Give me a second. I just want to make it clear that I'm right.
Clearly.
It's got more water than the water balances out the coffee bean. It hydrates you. Shrug, I promise you. Yes, Scolded, I will, because I know I'm right. All right. Wait, let's do
Pokemon
this.
Unite.
Yes, of course. Ooh.
I kind of wanted the Duraludon to get the Audino. I don't know if that's right. So then I tried to steal that one. Obviously, it was a very bad attempt.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
So then I see that Dino's low, so I'm like, okay, we'll go get this one.
That's good.
Yeah. And then the Absol was down. I don't know if that was quick or not. So I'm like, okay, how the fuck do I get out of here?
You need to just eject.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay,
I feel like Focus saved me there, right?
Yeah. Focus definitely did.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like before, I was like, dude, Focus. Like, what's it called? So I'm just trying to stay alive.
Your 4 is stronger than Dura, so better for you to get your 4 first, since Dura is weaker until 5.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know much about Dura. Just keep an eye on our Dura right now.
Does. Oh, that's unfortunate. You need to go for contested farm.
Yeah.
I know.
So I'm telling him to retreat.
We do talk about this. I know that I've talked about this with you, but contested farm.
I kind of figured because I knew Absol was down there. I was like, that's theirs, and we still have Aldino in the bottom left. So I was like, I might just go get that. I think that's what I
Um,
do.
so that's fine, but it's better for you to contest the farm that should be contested.
Okay.
Like you
Yeah.
taking a safety here instead of coming back, getting a little bit of health or whatever, and then trying to contest that. You're kind of like just giving them shit for free. Like at least make them work for
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah.
Like if they're
That's
gonna
that's
get it,
fair.
whatever, but like at least make them work for it.
Yeah.
Because you can
Well,
at
yeah.
least pressure their HP, and then they can't push you on node later. Like that's the sort of thing I mean. Is like even if you don't get that farm, at least they can't push you off your node like after that, right?
Yeah. My thoughts, which were probably wrong, was like the Absol is probably still here. I don't know why he would be in hindsight.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way I'm gonna win that fight.
Well,
So I was like, I'll just let them have it because there's something here. But
you also have like a decent enough range, right?
mm,
So if Absol is here, he can kill you, right?
yeah,
Um, but you can be back here, chuck a
yeah,
thunder on
true.
it, and just like walk away, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Even if you like if your Dura isn't helping you, like if Absol is your concern, which is entirely like viable other than the fact that he's probably not in lane anymore.
Yeah,
If Absol is your concern, then just run up, chuck a thunder, run back
and then
down. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. No, you're right.
At least it'll pressure him a little bit, and you have a better chance of getting the Arduino if you do than if you don't, right?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
And then you have this, and then you also have Crab. Your Duran needs
I
to
was
get
kind of meant to
5.
give that to him.
This is good.
Oh, wait, do I even get this?
I'm
No, he slaps it.
fucking
That's right.
blown away that that was still alive.
Me too. I didn't even remember that. I know our top Dino's up, but I don't know. I feel like I have a bad habit of going for these core fish before the Dinos down the bottom are up.
This is fine. You had just gotten the other one. Your Dura's pushing. That's okay. I'm okay
And
with
I see
that.
the Abbey, and then I'm like trying to save the
Electroweb.
man.
That's
It was
good.
bad thunder,
I mean, it happens.
and I'm telling him to leave.
So
What's on
currently,
this, dude?
okay, he will kill you on your node.
Not me though.
I mean, he could have.
Yeah, he probably could have.
He could have just cleaved both of you.
So I remembered, and I picked Volt Tackle there purely because of that Absol.
That's good.
I would have, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I remember because I always just default Thunderbolt, but I was like, nah, this Absol's scaring me.
Yeah. I mean, he's a scary guy.
So I'm trying to take that Ordino without dying.
Yeah.
Duraludon standing
Little
menacingly
bit
there.
too much
Did you
damage.
see the Duraludon, dude?
Well,
He's
I mean,
big fuck-
he can't do much.
Well, he could not be in that bush. He
I
knows
mean,
Absol's there. He literally
that's
knows he's
fair.
there.
I mean, that's true, but oh, that's a good flash.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I think you could have probably saved him with a Volt Tackle earlier.
I was kind of hoping I'd get the Absol for the levels here. In hindsight, definitely shouldn't have gone in there.
Yeah.
Oh, he did ult though.
Yeah. Oh, I just tried to use your map.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah,
I can see why that's bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't be going in, and you should probably be using Volt Tackle to try and get your teammates out of situations like that.
Yeah. I've
That's
also
unfortunate.
I've been saying like I pinged bottom a few times, like come down, and the Ivysaur and Elagos will not leave top.
I mean, you can
And then
only do the
Garchomp
best
showed
you
up.
can.
Yeah, and then Garchomp comes in really late as well.
You didn't die too much, so
I've only died once so far.
yeah, your Dura is inting, but besides that, you probably should have been top earlier.
Earlier, yeah.
Also, you were full HP. You probably could have
I saw
stopped that.
I saw the Absol and the Blissey. I feel like I was dead there if I went in.
I mean,
wrong,
there's a
though.
chance, but you also kind of don't want that to crash. Yeah, because then that happens. I mean,
Garchomp has not shown up to a team fight yet.
I mean, you were kind of fucked there if you do, fucked there if you don't.
Yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, which I'm pretty sure this is right, but it's like I need to drop Thunder then Volt Tackle. Is that right?
Uh,
Because I fucked that up there before and then I got it right here.
so
I-
I don't know. I've never played Thunderbolt Tackle.
Yeah, okay. Because I know you would always tell me like you must Thunderbolt before you Thunder.
Yeah. So this is fine, I think.
I'm
Because
just trying to get my 9.
Volt
Yeah.
Tackle kind of has like a reload almost, right? Like pushes you
Yeah.
back a little bit. So I'd imagine that that's probably right. You can thunder the bush. That is not thunder in the bush.
Well, he left the top bush, so I was like, I'll try to get the bottom one, but
So fair enough. That's a good alt.
yeah,
That's
they had
also
their
a good
ults, though.
alt, but I mean, that's good. That's
Just wanted
really
that
good.
node. Yeah, that worked out.
Kind of just getting shafted here.
Oh yeah, dude, I knew that CGI was there, so I started fucking running in like
yeah.
doing waves.
I mean, moving back and forth like that is always going to be good. Honestly, against Gengar, it works really well as well. Like just like
that's
fucking
a good point.
like
Yeah.
the 80 strafing or whatever. That's good. You should be spamming Volt Tackle here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's good.
And this sucks. He fucking ults, man.
You're standing in his ultimate. That's fine.
Yeah, I should have just ran instead of like turning around and attacking. Yeah, that was really bad. Yeah, don't walk in straight
don't
lines.
walk in straight lines.
Yeah.
Because people are just going to like hit you for free.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you're getting shafted right now.
Yep. Wait, what do you mean by? Did you see that dodge, boy?
Yeah, that was a really good dodge.
That's the best part about all these games. I really thought. Oh yeah, I did catch him. No, that's right. It's a good ult.
Yeah, that was super clean.
Yeah, baby.
So,
and then you're like, oh, we can dunk here, but can we?
So you already know this, but Volt Tackle still does damage even if they don't get CC'd, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. So I couldn't get that dunk off.
So you can always Volt Tackle a target just to get the extra damage in, if you need the extra damage.
I'm trying.
You need a Volt Tackle.
Yeah, I kind of was like, I'm dead here. I'll just kamikaze.
You did it way too late.
Did I have it the whole time?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, right?
Yeah.
See how long you waited? See how much health you lost within that period of time?
Yep.
So that was where your health was at, right? This is where your health ended up when you Volt Tackled, right?
Yeah.
So if you were just spamming Volt Tackle, you would have gotten this guy out, and then you would have thundered him, and he and got a couple autos in before you died, and you would have taken him with you.
Yeah, I'm not too, because it's like I know I don't take damage when I'm like Volt Tackling or whatever.
You do.
Oh well, how could they might have killed me while I was like zipping around?
You really think that Duraludon is going to do too much damage to you?
Part of me thought maybe. I'm not.
I mean,
I guess that was just my thoughts.
I mean, even if he does do enough damage to you, you're still dead, right? You might.
Yeah, well,
you gotta.
That's kind of why I wanted to drop Thunder then Volt Tackle.
Well, you had Thunder before, right? So if you.
Yeah.
If you were paying attention to this, right? You should have thundered.
Right now.
Like right here.
Yeah.
And it would have either zoned them out or they would have walked through to try and keep killing you. And you could have Volt Tackled and killed this guy, right?
Yep.
So this is where we're kind of like this feels nitpicky, but the only reason why it is nitpicky is because you are like improving at such a rapid pace that now we have to talk about these small things, right?
Yeah.
So this is where APM comes into play, actions per minute, where you killing this guy it makes a huge
Yeah.
difference, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want this guy to get XP. If this guy gets XP, he's not going to do too much with it. But if this guy gets XP, then you are fucked, right?
And yeah, especially because I'm level 13 as well, and they're 11
Exactly.
and 10. Like they get a good thick amount.
Exactly. Also, for fuck's sake, please use your
I
map.
agree with me.
Yes.
Wait, what do you mean use my map?
Use your map. Look at where things are. That guy would have died.
Oh, as in like hold like L and look around. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
look around,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
man.
I usually do it. I usually was at the start. I do need to do it more. I feel.
Well, that's what I'm talking
Um.
about. Like, I noticed that you are doing it, but like, it's kind of like you forget that you can. Like right now, you could
Yeah, I
see what
never
this
use it when
fight's
I
going on.
die. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
you're right.
what's going
That's
on
like
up here? Yeah,
yeah.
you know, gain information.
No,
Use the
I've put the
15
controller down and
seconds.
I'm sulking.
You're on your phone. Get off your phone.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I never use it when I die. I should.
Nitpicky is good
Also
if
looking at
somebody wants
people.
to improve. Exactly, yeah.
Mhm.
Even looking where people are on the map every few seconds. Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you're watching, like for example, like if you watch Scolded stream at all, which I'm not sure if you watch his stream that often. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
sure
I
you're
do.
asleep
Absolutely.
here and
Yeah.
there, but when Scolded is playing, you'll see him just like flick his screen, just like
Yeah,
wildly
yeah, I know, I know.
almost.
I know
Yeah,
Chris Heroes and shit does that a lot as well.
every top player is flicking their screen to gain more
Yeah,
information.
because it's just free information.
Exactly. Like what is it going to hurt,
Yeah.
right?
I know, like, I'm still a bit bad at it. Like, sometimes I'll be, like, walking and I'm like, okay, what fight am I walking into? And I'll, like, stream my camera over and then I go back and I'm, like, running into a wall. But
Yeah. And I mean it's um like it's not supernatural to do the map thing, especially if you haven't really played too many MOBAs. Um you don't get the map thing is something that you kind of have to work on and like get used to if you haven't played too many MOBAs because it's not a natural feeling, right?
yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Here. Let's see what happens here. Actually, I do want to see that. I want to see the levels. Okay. So you have what is your counterpart here? Um who's your jungler? Garchomp, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So Garchomp, Absol.
Dura Dura, maybe.
Mm,
Dude, yeah.
probably Dura
We,
Dura.
their Absol
Um,
has 18 kills. We were so right. You see the fluffy tail and it's like, okay, safe to assume you're fucked.
maybe Blissey Eldegoss. I know Blissey is tanking, but they're both meant for sustain here.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you and Decidueye, Cinderace and Venusaur. So your counterpart is Decidueye, 11, 13. So you are ahead of the Decidueye.
And do be
Um,
being picky, but I like it.
yeah. I have to be picky. Um, your Eldegoss is ahead of the Blissey. Venusaur is behind the Cinderace. Duraludon is even. Garchomp is even. So you are only slightly ahead here in terms of XP. But you're going to get a lot more value. Hold on. Let me see the map. What's going on here? What's next? Okay, so it's 215. So it's basically Zap. You have. Oh no. Okay. Well, whatever.
Yeah, if you go back, I was gonna point it out, but I was so because Garchomp and Venusaur were fighting there just before, and Garchomp retreated, and I'm like, I don't know why you guys are fighting up there. Like, I don't know why you're taking that fight, and Venusaur never took it upon himself to be like, okay, this is a losing fight. Slash, we gain nothing.
All right. This guy has his ultimate. We're just going to act like he has his ultimate, okay?
Are we?
Yeah. We don't
Wait, did he
discriminate
use his
here.
ult in that fight? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Oh,
Yeah.
why was he fighting up there in the first place?
So Yeah.
I think it was Ivan Lee who was like, "Oh, there's two Aarons in this game," and I was like, "Yeah, we'll see which Aaron's the best." And I remember this Venusaur pissing me off at the end of the game, but I couldn't remember why.
So has his ultimate, right?
Oh,
Suddenly does not have his ultimate.
yeah.
So
God damn.
again,
Soon as I,
we're
oh
gonna
man, I
act
wish
like
we
he
could pan
does.
up.
We're gonna act like he does have his ultimate.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
definitely the better Aaron. No room for debate.
Yeah.
All right, so you are getting your ult. You can literally just get one already and run. Yeah.
Yeah. Way ahead of you, buddy.
I would have just used the jump pad there. You don't really need to
I
walk through
I
this.
always get scared as a Pikachu. You never know. You just never know.
Yeah.
So
So
I see someone scoring down there, so I was kind of like, maybe we can rip it, but then Venusaur's not here.
so
So
Venu's not there, but Dura's not here.
yeah,
Um, and you have uh you have very little secure here. If you want to win, you need to take an early fight because this Dura most likely we're
Mm.
whenever you are playing into a zap fight, you have to oh yeah, that's right, they have an Absol. Not safe. Well, yeah, not
yeah,
safe to rip. Um so you have to assume that everybody at Zap, except for your team because you can see it, you have to
I
assume
can really
that
think about it.
everybody has their ultimates, right?
Yes,
So
yeah.
your Venusaur definitely does have their ultimate, right? For sure, right? So
Why are
because
you saying that?
so because of that, um, because he surely does have his ultimate, the rest of you need to take a fight where it's even instead of taking a fight to that you're at a disadvantage because your Venusaur
Yeah,
quote unquote has his ultimate and so does Duraludon, right? So
yeah,
so if this Duraludon has his ultimate and comes in and your Venusaur comes in, you're at a disadvantage because you have less ults, right? So you need to
yes,
take a fight early. You need to take a
right.
fight while
Yep,
this
yep, yep.
Duraludon is here because you know that you have at least an even fight here,
Yes,
right? In terms of bodies and in terms of ultimates. So you need to be
yeah,
pushing for your team to take an early fight.
yeah. I also just because you were talking about secure and shit, I just realized how important Venusaur's ult would be for this fight.
Yes.
Because like hit that ult is like the most secure we have, and it's like if he had that, he could turn this zap into something good. Not that we're paying attention
Yeah.
to somebody else, but
So the other thing, you are not
Mhm.
ripping Zap here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to tickle it to scare. That was kind of me saying, "Hey, come fight us right now," but
Which is
I,
good, but you just use Volt Tackle, and this is
yeah,
an invitation for the Absol to come in and fuck you up, right?
yeah, whoops.
So, so the one thing that you need in order to kill the Absol, you don't have anymore because you used it to try to get him to come in to bait him,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Um,
yeah. You're absolutely right, Shrug.
yeah, why Volt Tackle here? That this is
Yeah,
what we're talking about, right? You don't need to use cooldowns to bait them in. They can see that you're hitting it. You just auto
yeah.
it a couple times.
You're right. You're right.
So now you don't have that. Your
But I
Eldegoss
have
gets
ult.
fucking deleted, right? You have alt. That's good.
That was a bad flash. Don't look at it.
That wasn't
I like.
awful. That took you out of the fight, which was fine.
Yeah,
You
I was
didn't want.
scared, but yeah.
Ooh.
That I like screamed when that
Oh
happened. I'm like, I'm the biggest
no,
idiot.
man. Hold on. Can we
No.
we're gonna
Uh,
we're gonna see this and then
you look, yeah, I'm really bad with Volt Tackle. I'm very bad at aiming it. I usually just let it auto. Oh,
that's a feels bad, man.
that felt so bad.
Oh shit. No, man. You just volt tackled a safeguarded Blissey.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
you gotta aim volt tackle. You can't
Yeah,
just like
that's
use
like
it.
I've probably played like 90% of my games as Pikachu with Thunderbolt Thunder, and then when I
Yeah.
play Volt Tackle, I'm like my brain farts a little bit. But yeah, that's something that I've definitely taken away from this, where it's like one, you need to aim Volt Tackle more, and two, it's like yeah, you're saving grace against an Absol, so when you know one's around, you definitely got to try save it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially at Absol. Yeah,
Can I get this to a
that's me. You're probably
frame?
wondering how I got here.
Can I get this to a frame that it's like
You also see me shoot my little pellet of electricity at him, and then he's like, "Fuck your electricity! I'll show you mine," and murders me. I think it just turns at him.
All right.
Oh no!
Well, I'm gonna go back in the VOD and take this image.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, that's going on fucking Twitter.
Oh fuck, that's gonna be so embarrassing.
There can only be one electric Pokemon in this arena. Yeah. All right. So your team uses alts. That's good. You're even here. You have spawn advantage as well. That's really good. You lose.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's fucking unfortunate. They still had an alt after all of that. That's crazy. I mean, the LD alted late. Well, to be fair, Shrug, the LD got one shot during the start of like the when Zapdos spawned. Um, got one shot by the Absol, didn't really have the chance to ult, and then came back and ulted. So it wasn't really the LD's fault, just shit positioning on the LD. I mean, it was the LD's fault, sure, but it was just shit positioning. It really didn't have like. I'm sure the
Wait,
LD would have
did
ulted
it ult?
before.
I don't remember it ulting.
Yeah, yeah, that's because they mispositioned. It is their
Yeah.
fault that they didn't ult beforehand, but the reason why they didn't ult is because they got one shot. Also, the Pikachu didn't have full tackle. Yeah. You could have saved your LD, and your LD would have ulted, and then Buddy buried you, and you would have killed him, and then that fight would have gone very, very fucking differently if you hadn't used your Volt Tackle on the Zapdos.
Yeah. Wait, did they go back to the Volt Tackle on the Zapdos? Did they have Safeguard up? Like, did he straight Safeguard? I'm probably wrong.
Don't believe so.
Also, it just makes it so much more annoying when you have like the Absol that you want to save it for, but then she's like safeguarding the Absol. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so annoying.
So you Volt Tackled here?
I also didn't think Duraludon was going to run back there.
Let's watch this in 0.25 so we can see the exact point in time. He did not safeguard the Absol. He safeguarded somebody else.
Oh, did he? Wait, who's the one that he said? Oh, I thought
it's
he
off the
was
screen.
safeguarded.
No, the Absol is
You're
fine.
right. You're right.
The Blissey
Yeah.
safeguarded somebody off the screen.
Dang.
And even if the Blissey did safeguard, the point isn't that the Blissey safeguarded or didn't safeguard. The point is that you tried to Volt Tackle him or not, right? Because because not having your Volt Tackle up for this is just a throw anyways. You might as well try. Like at the highest tier of any game, people like if you're at least trying to do what you need to do, even if you're getting shut down for it, people are not going to knock you for doing something
that makes sense.
that you should have been doing, even if you got outplayed, right? If you got outplayed, whatever, it happens. But if you're not trying to do it and you get outplayed because you fucked up, then you fucked up. Right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, Blissey ult's here too, right before he pops Peak ult. Yeah, no, I noticed that as well. But that's the thing, right? Is like if you Volt Tackle, then he doesn't kill the LD. The LD ults, Buddy barriers you. The Blissey ults, and the Absol doesn't have cooldowns to go on anybody, so he has to back up and waste the ult, or just go in and try and kill something, right?
Yeah.
But he can't kill something as quickly or as easily. He has a
Yep.
couple seconds in between his cooldowns. So,
Mhm.
so your Volt Tackle there changed the fight so significantly, right? Yeah, Piggle ends up being useless here besides keeping him alive, which is useful, but if you had Volt Tackled before, then it wouldn't be an issue, right?
Yeah.
You could have
Yeah.
vaulted and the LD could have vaulted and you could have killed them both, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like I just try to get the ult off before I die because I know
Yeah.
LD's gone down. I
Yeah.
was pretty sure Venusaur was coming in. I don't see him on the
Yeah.
map. And I know Garchomp ulted, so I was like, okay, if I ult and then maybe Duraludon ults. I don't know what Duraludon was doing. He kept retreating.
Yeah.
Um, and then I was like, maybe we can get something off. It was kind of a last ditch effort fight,
Yeah.
but yeah.
This two, like Shrug is saying, this 2v2 decided the entire game.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
This is the turning point of whether or not you win the game or not, and you hitting a Volt Tackle here is the deciding factor, right?
I mean, there could be more that goes wrong.
Of
Well, I mean,
course, of
we are
course.
facing a level 14 jungled Absol and a Blissey with Safeguard, and then it's like an LD who's a little bit out of favor and a Pikachu, you know?
Yes, but you have to keep in mind the Duraludon isn't even here. Your Duraludon's coming in. You have enough
I
sustain to
don't know.
keep
He
you
just
guys
left,
both
though.
aside. What do you mean?
If you go back, he was in before he left. So I didn't know if he was coming back or not. Like, I didn't know what Dural. See, so he's in, and then the fight kind of begins, and he's like, well, I'm out. I'm pretty sure he's full HP. And then I do my stupid Volta. Yeah, he's left.
So
He's,
here's the thing now, right? So he's coming
mm.
back in, right? So
Is he?
sure, yeah, he is. Watch,
Okay,
ready?
I didn't
See,
know.
he's coming back in.
Okay,
So
well, yes. Look, yeah, I was
yeah,
confused by what he was
so
doing.
so basically, what happens here is if you Volt Tackle the Absol, then the LD ults, then you ult, then the Duraludon comes in and he ults, and
Yeah,
those two guys
yeah,
are at least dead, right?
yeah,
Yeah, not level 15 Absol, so winnable for level 13 Pika if played right. Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys keep each other alive long enough for the Duraludon to come in, then all three of you can kill him, right? And it's kind of shitty that this is the meta that we're in currently, but whatever, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Look, yeah, in this fight, I really like because, especially at the start of the game, Duraludon entered so much. So it was one of those things where it's like I have no faith in my teammates at the moment. Like Garchomp, I didn't even see him ult. I don't know what he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously
Yeah.
Venusaur was not a part of the fight. He ulted before. And then Doral, it was just one of those things where it's like, I'm not going to rely too much on my teammates to back me up here.
Right.
But in the end, it's like, you can only focus on what you can do. And you guys are totally right in the sense it's like, do not Volt Tackle that Zapdos.
Yeah. You are playing it, so might as well pay attention to cooldowns. Yeah, exactly. Well, see, here's the thing, right? Oh, never mind. Fucking, never mind. Your whole job as running Volt Tackle is just to focus Volt Tackles on Absol, right? This is the point, right? Is even if you lose this, this is what I'm trying to come across with. Is even if you lose this engagement with the Duraludon that comes back in, at least you tried, right? At least you did what you were supposed to do in order to try to win the fight. You did everything that you could, or at least you did everything you could up to that point, right?
Yeah.
So, or after that point, I mean, like you did everything that you could after that point, and nobody can knock you for that, right?
Yes. Yeah. I know what you're saying with that, and I
Yeah.
totally agree. It's
Yeah.
like one of those things where it's like, there's a fight, there's like 4 of the enemy team, and it's like you and like a Duraludon, and you're like, oh, I'll stay with the Duraludon and save him, and it's like, in the end, you just walk away. And if your
Yeah.
Duraludon wants to walk in there and fight, it doesn't matter. You did the right thing by walking away from a losing fight.
Yeah. And the other thing is, if you guys do that, your jungle is right there. He's 14. When the Absol comes in, if you guys are alive, like you tried to buddy him, which is good, but
Yes.
um
That, yeah.
your jungle comes back and helps you, right?
That's another reason, like, I kind of altered there, where it's like, um,
Well,
I don't like
yeah, that
I
was a
don't
good
like dying with ult because I also have body barrier to give, you know?
yeah. Well, that's the other thing, right? Is like, um, the you guys kind of took a fight a little too late, right? It's like,
Mm,
here, where is it?
yeah.
So you guys went in here, and you should be already walking forward, right?
So
Yeah,
I totally agree with you, but the thing for me was like I hate being frontline as Pikachu because if I walk forward here and Absol's in that bottom right, the right bush from Zapdos, Absol can walk out and kill me, right? So I was kind of
yes.
hoping that Garchomp or Duraludon would at least be a bit of frontline because
So
I'm still fucking scared of this Absol.
so so your play here, right? In this situation is as soon as you get here, you walk
Also,
forward.
Shrug's right, yeah.
Um, Play slow for Garchomp to show up first. So yes,
Because yeah, they have one
yes,
dunking and we have one dead, but Garchomp's not even there.
yes, but if you're walking
Hmm.
forward, you thunder this bush here, right? See that
Yeah,
Absol's not there? Hit a Volt Tackle because you can see them and ult them. Your Garchomp will be
yeah,
there by the time your ult gets cast, right?
yeah.
So that's the point I'm trying to make is if you are walking forward to force an early fight, your Garchomp will be there in time, right?
You assume Garchomp will be there in time.
Well, your Garchomp was there in the
No, yes,
time allotted. Yeah.
I know. But my point with that is like you have to put faith in your teammates. You know?
Well, you kind of have to put faith in a level 14 jungler, right? If
Yeah,
you don't have faith that he's going to do what's necessary, then you're not going. Positioning for vision is also huge. Yeah, that's true too.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I've learned the hard way that like I'm don't like taking an aggressive positioning with Pika. But
Yeah.
I guess in this situation where it's like, well, you kind of just have to initiate
Yeah.
the fight.
And also, unless they're fucking weirdos, this right here should tell you that the Absol's not there. Unless they're like fucking super weirdos and they're baiting you, which is entirely viable. This right here, the Absol's not going to play on the Decidueye, right?
Yeah, okay.
So this right here should tell you that you can just go and kill that guy, especially since you didn't get hit by it.
Or he could be playing big brain and baiting me, and he is playing on the Absol
Yeah, but play to the information and
that you're
that you
giving. Yeah.
have and play for the most likely outcome, right?
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Statistics are more important than emotions, right?
Yeah.
Because statistics wins you games, emotions lose you games.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Um,
fair.
Run Volt Tackle to the owl and one shot him with ult. Yeah, exactly. You can one
Yeah.
shot the fucking Desi. That's the other thing I was going to say earlier is if you're going to run Volt Tackle, Electro Ball is probably the way to go.
Look, in the end, part of the reason, well, one, I just picked Thunder because that's my default and it's like at level 4. And before I even think about it, but in hindsight, probably should have picked Electro Ball. But I'm just so much more comfortable on Thunderbolt Thunder that I just default picked them unless it's getting to a point where I have to switch. But I mean, I need to get better with Electro Bolt Tackle anyway.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Electro Ball Volt Tackle instead of Thunder Volt Tackle is that you Electro Ball Volt Tackle Electro Ball because the cooldown is much shorter, right?
Yeah, especially
Um,
if you're running Amp as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
you get a lot of extra damage in. Um,
Mhm.
Whereas you can't get a lot of extra damage in if you're Thunder, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the point, right? Is
Yeah. Yep.
you should be playing to the advantages of the move sets that you want to be playing. And if they're running an Absol or Gengar and you're solo queue, then this Absol or Gengar is going to take a lot more damage with Electro Ball Volt Tackle, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because the speedsters are so so mobile, Electro Ball will follow, whereas Thunder will not.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So in this current meta, especially, so if you see an Absol, do you reckon it's just default pick Volt Tackle Electro Ball? Just do it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
If I see an Absol or a Gengar in the enemy team and I'm playing Pikachu, then I Volt Tackle. Volt Tackle
Okay.
Electro Ball. Every single
Okay.
fucking time.
All right.
Yeah.
So, and there's never really a reason you would pick Volt Tackle Thunder?
Not really.
Okay, that's fair.
There is a good argument for Thunderbolt Electro Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gengar is like kind of fucking annoying if you don't really know like how to dodge abilities, right?
Yes, of course.
Sold an account to 2150 playing him in season 2.
I forgot Kenga wasn't one. Yeah.
But yeah, if there is like massive threats that will dive you,
Yeah.
Volt Tackle Electro Ball is the way to go.
Yes. Yep.
And just like kind of hope that your team does shit about it. That's why Slowbro is really good against Absol right now.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same basic principle. The reason why it's good is because it stands for so long, which is why currently and Scolded is not going to be happy about this, but I think that Volt Tackle is better than the Flame Kick on Cinderace right now because it stuns for longer. Even though it keeps you stunned for the same amount, it's a controlled CC, right? It CCs you, but at least you know what you're doing and like when it's happening, so you can control when you're being CC'd by your own Volt Tackle, right? Blaze Kick
But
is
Flame
fun.
Kick, I feel like the mobility with Blaze Kick is so good, though.
It is good.
Blaze Kick is probably one of my favorite moves in this game.
It is good. I guess I'm drinking water since
I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying, though. It's like the stun with Volt Tackle just gives you so much more. But yeah.
There we go. Water. Yeah. Blaze Kick mobility is what made Cinder good again. Yeah. It's Volt Tackle is like the only reason why it's good is because Absol is good, right? So anything that is going to keep Absol from doing what Absol does is going to be good, right?
Yeah. Oh, Talk Whisperer.
Just not better than a lot of junglers right now. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Cinder is like, Cinder's really easy for like newer players to like get accustomed to playing the game, but Cinder also is like really good at like higher levels as well.
I say like every time on my streams, like Cinder just plays himself. I mean, you have to still be good at the game. You can't just get away with playing him, but like.
Well, Cinder does play himself, but once you get to like 1900 or like above, Cinder becomes almost difficult to play, right?
Yes. Yep.
Only two viable junglers are D-Knight and Absol. I mean, currently, I would rather have D-Knight in lane.
Is Greninja not really viable at the moment in lane? I mean, in jungle?
Greninja's okay. Aegislash is kind of viable as well. Yeah, well, the only reason why is because of secure, right? It's just flip meta. So, if your flip is better than if your jungler has better flip than the enemy jungler, then I mean that's preferred, right? Gren is good, but nowhere near as good. Yeah, exactly. So
that's kind of what I thought. Yeah,
Gren has good secure, but Aegislash, D-Knight, and Absol, like you're just not getting better secure than that, right?
Yeah.
Especially Absol. I mean, like, Absol secure is fucking insane. You can just one-shot Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Main Espeon these days started with Talonflame. So I am a very strong advocate for not running mons that have their power spike at 4 in jungle. Because I would rather somebody who is going to get more value out of 5 be in jungle than somebody who gets their power spike at 4, right? So Espeon is really, really good in lane. It's not really good in the current meta, but it is a good mon as far as like floating goes. Top lane Espeon level 4 ganks are huge. Yes. But I feel like you waste a lot of value running like an A9 in jungle or like a Sylveon or Espeon in jungle than if you had like a Dragonite or even a Greninja. I would rather have a Greninja in my jungle than a Mon that evolves at 4.
Yeah, there's definitely a tier list of like who's good in jungle and who's not, and it's
Yeah.
like you just get so much more value by being a Dragonite or an Absol or a Greninja as opposed
Yeah.
to blah 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 blah.
The so if it's fun to play it, that's all that matters. If you're
Exactly.
having
Yeah.
fun, then that is all that matters. Nothing else
Yeah.
matters other than if you're having fun with it. Um, the split shrug is one of my favorite fucking
I love
strats
that.
ever.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
much fun. I
Next time we
fucking
play, we should
love
do
the
split.
split. We should.
Yeah,
That shit is
we
super
should.
fun. I did that with Josh a couple times.
Hmm.
Like really really early on. When they only
What's the
had,
list?
huh?
Oh, you go. You go. You go.
Ah, when they only had like A9 and Sylveon in the game, Josh and I tried it and then tried to do Jungle Invade afterwards, but we were not aware of like waiting for passive XP, so we were ganking at 3. And we weren't at the point where like it was well understood enough to where people were
Hmm.
like actually using it as a strat. So we were just trying shit out like early on in the game. Um, but once
What
it
other
once it
mons
came
can you
out,
do split with?
anything that evolves at 4.
Okay. Can
Yeah.
you do it with like? Can Pikachu split? Like, even though he doesn't evolve?
Not really.
Yeah.
Mainly because I mean you can, but clear speed, right?
Mm.
Pikachu's clear
Yeah.
speed
Yeah.
is not the same.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah. Technically, they're not the greatest. Yeah. 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 That's kind of what I
Yeah.
assumed.
Yeah. Um. Had to teach a team how to do it, and they said they could not understand it. I mean, yeah, I don't really understand. I don't get how you don't understand that. I mean, it is what it is, but you just like wait, get the farm, and then
Yeah.
do
Fair
your
enough.
do your split lanes. Um,
And I feel like just not having net in lane for that first point is just like such a waste for him. Like, why
yeah,
would you send him to jungle?
Pika's barely strong enough to
Yeah, Pikachu.
justify
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Pika jungle is kind of like a fucking throw.
It's a fucking. I get so mad when I see people walk in there as a Pico. I'm like, there's literally no. I would rather you be a Wigglytuff in there.
Yeah,
Not actually, but
yeah, yeah,
you know.
yeah. No, no, no. I don't remember who it was. I think Scolded did a Eldegoss jungle run at one point. That was super funny. Um
Yeah, is there anything else you want to go over?
I want to see. I don't think we watched the end of the game. No, we didn't.
Oh, we saw. Yeah, we. Well, I didn't surrender. Everyone else did because I kind of was like, oh, we should play it out.
Right. I
And
mean,
yeah,
you can't really play
yeah,
into that. Yeah,
yeah.
that's viable. Um, what I would do is Delphox grab Lillipup and top buff to get 4. Then after initial lane clear, send your bot lane attacker to get the bottom buff for 4. That's not a bad idea. I just get hacks and tell no one, to be honest.
Oh,
Delphox is
I'd
a
be
good
hell keen
one.
to. Yeah, I'd be hell
Yeah.
keen to like Delphox split.
Yeah.
I did play around with Delphox a little bit.
I'm down to play it Scolded. I just don't have anybody that is like down to play it because I would be down to play it if it's something where like we were all like chilling, talking, hanging out. But I don't know. Like I don't like doing it by myself because it's just like repetitive and boring. Um, but I would totally be down to do it in a group. That'd be super fun.
Oh, you could go for it and check the damage and shit if you
Oh,
want. I don't know
yeah.
if that you want that or not.
Mm, I do want to see value. Okay. We can go over. What was the thing again? This,
I was with the
this,
Decidueye. Yeah.
this, and this. Okay. So U 56. Here, let me just. There we go. 56, 64, 34, 55. See,
I took so much damage.
yeah, you took a shitload of damage. Um, so the Decidueye, oh shit, yeah, they did a lot of damage. I mean, the Decidueye had a lot of like damage with his ultimate when he used it. Um, this is fine, mainly because you tanked a lot and you actually had decent survivability. Recovery doesn't fucking matter. Although the difference between this and this is pretty large. Um,
It's the Absol, man. I blame the Absol.
oh, I mean 90k, yeah. 90k 44.
I also just try to make sure I was in like every fight that I could.
I mean, yeah, that it's better to do that than not.
Because
Did
like
you?
that's the thing. Like I don't really sneak off to score a speaker because I feel like there's just such a good chance I'm gonna get fucked up for it.
Yeah. Damn, you went quick, man.
I was mad.
Oh fuck.
Oh, you're trying to look at kills and shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at
Yeah, well,
all of that.
I didn't. Yeah, I probably should have stopped on those.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You kind of got diffed by this guy.
Yeah, no, I did. Look,
Yeah.
their Decidueye and Absol were really good. And their Blissey was good as well.
Yeah.
I didn't think too much about their Duraludon and Cinder.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like there is so many things I could have done better. But like, I'm not walking away from here without saying my team didn't help too much.
Well, I mean, sure, but I feel like this
Duraludon
was
fed that Absol really early on,
yeah.
as well.
Well,
And then yeah, Venusaur through late game.
other than
And I just
that,
feel
and
like
the
Garchomp just
ultimate,
didn't. Yeah,
yeah,
and I feel like Garchomp didn't get much value being like the jungle or whatever. Especially because wait, he walked away with like 45k damage.
yeah. I mean that's just because he was playing Garchomp, but
Yeah,
like he was playing Garchomp into fucking Absol as his fucking mirror
counterpart. Yeah,
lane, yeah.
yeah.
Um, uh, unless he's
But yeah,
drunk, then he falls asleep. Fuck, man. Um, I tried inviting Sai, but he's been perma AFK playing with Maddie. Perma AFK. He hasn't been around. Damn, that's a feels bad, man.
all right. What else?
I think that's it.
What else?
Yeah, I think that should be it. Is this
Oh, that
hold
did
on?
you play Pyro Ball?
Uh,
I didn't even notice. Did he?
played what?
Or am I just being stupid? Not Decidueye, fucking
Oh,
Talent, not
yeah,
Talent Flame, Fire Rabbit.
Fire Rabbit. Yeah, Fire Rabbit played Pirate Ball. Yeah, I see that. Here, hold
Yeah,
on.
well,
Give me a second. 2 a.m. We're like 30 minutes early. Um, if Ivanly wants to jump in early, then that's fine.
yeah. I'm going ice skating.
Are you?
Yeah, for the first time ever.
Is your homie still over?
Yeah. So him and my girlfriend and I are gonna go ice skating.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Scolded,
I've
listen,
literally never been.
man. That I fucking made that last night with my own 2 hands. All right.
The starting
All
soon
right.
screen's all good. Ivanly's
Ivanly,
ready. Hell yeah.
I will send you an invite to the server.
All right. Good tips though.
Oh, never mind. You're already here. Yeah. Next time we play, I hope to get carried by you instead of the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time I play with you, I'm gonna eject button out of spawn immediately, then take every single Ordino.
Scolded, it
watch.
actually did probably take me about 5 minutes. All right, man. Are you streaming tomorrow?
Yes, I'll be live tomorrow.
Ah, fantastic. What's today? Wednesday? I probably will. Oh no, I will be around for that. Yeah, I'll be around for that. All
Sweet.
right.
I'll make sure I go live at my normal time and not hell late like last
And
time.
not like 30, 45 minutes later.
Or an hour maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you are on, we should try some split jungle, and I'll play some more
Yeah.
Volt Tackle Electro Ball.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, and if anyone in this chat is hanging, you're welcome to join me on and play games tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're always on US servers anyway.
Yeah, here, hold on. Let me do this. Give me a second.
If anyone wants to play with the best Pika Volt Tackle Zapdos player, wants to play with the best Lila Tackle Zapdos.
Lila, what's up? Hold on, give me a second, Aaron. Let me do this.
I'm gonna
Jesus
claim.
Christ, that's loud.
Wait, what's loud? Are we done?
There we go. That's Aaron's Twitch. Aaron will be live tomorrow at the same time I started, I believe.
Wait, it's not up on the screen. Is it?
It's in chat.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, right. I thought you were putting it up on the screen. Yeah.
Ask me when you guys get together and I'll see if I'm home yet. Yeah, we'll just, I mean, we'll be playing for a little bit. Going hiking in the morning. Well,
yeah.
It'll start at the same time I started, so it'll be like late at night.
Yeah, it'll be. I'll be live about
EST.
Yeah, what is it? 24 hours from now? Less than that. Like 21 hours from now, I'll be live.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. All right. All
right. Thanks for the VOD review, my man.
Yeah, dude. Of course. Any fucking time.
All right. You have fun, Ivan Lee. Learn lots of things, and then carry my games.
I will DM you, Shug. I'll DM you tomorrow.
All right.
Fry on the frog.
All right. Thanks for having me, chat.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, Percept. I'm gonna go ice skating now.
All right. Have fun. Don't slip.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.